and the urge was so strong. I was like, you know what? Let me just finish the porn. Let me just finish the job. And that's what I did. And after, like, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Rami Vushami in the cut. Back at it again with another video. And today's video is going to be why I'm quitting Nofap altogether. Now, before you guys start unsubscribing and disliking the video and stuff like that, I just need you guys to hear me out, okay? First thing I want to talk about is the person that I was before I started Nofap. Now, as you guys know, I started Nofap 2 years ago and I relapsed 2 days ago, I think. You know, I have a video up about that right now. But I want to tell you guys the reason why I'm not even thinking about, going back to day 0 or day 1 or whatever you want to call it. The person I was 2 years ago is completely different than the person that I am now. Okay. 2 years ago, I was very shy. I was very low in confidence. I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. I had no purpose, no drive. I have no motivation. I just didn't have the skill to do anything that I wanted to do. I was 15 years old. I was dealing with pretty hard relationship. I was sad all the time. And, I was going through a series of events to where it just messed up my mental stability. And I would always use PMO as a coping mechanism. And ever since I started doing Nofap, ever since I started doing semen retention, that coping mechanism, went away. You feel me? And, Nofap, it really transformed me. It really did. I appreciate everything that it's done for me. All the skills I got, all the confidence I gained, all the new people I met from the community, But pretty much everything that I gained from Nofap has already been gained. You know what I mean? All the benefits that you see from these Nofap videos you watch, the benefits that you see from my Nofap videos, I already gained all those benefits. And it has gotten to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of carrying on with it? And, of course, if I'm not seeing any negative benefits, but if I'm not seeing any negative things about Nofap, then there's no reason to stop it, But what a lot of people don't understand is that all I've been seeing lately are negative or cons from Nofap. Like, it has been a while since I've seen the actual benefit because, I've been doing Nofap for 2 years, Usually when I hit like 90 days, or like a year or less, when I hit a year, that's when I received all the common benefits when it came to, no PMO. But then after that, how there's pros and cons to Nofap, right? It's like for the first year of me doing Nofap, I was receiving the pros and I was receiving the cons. But ever since I hit a year, I stopped receiving the pros. Now it's just receiving cons. Even though I wasn't gaining increased confidence, I wasn't gaining increased focus. Like, of course, I had all that from doing Nofap, but it just went to a stop. Like, I never gained any, But at the same time, I was still having the flatlines. I was still having the brain fog. And I was almost telling myself, what was the point of doing it? And of course, I didn't relapse. I didn't relapse intentionally. It wasn't really intentional. It's a very, very long story that I'm going to get into, but I didn't relapse intentionally. It was something that just happened. Now, you guys know what dreams are, right? And if I were to pour water on those dreams, what would those dreams be? those dreams will be wet, right? And, it's very common to have a dream that is liquefied during Nofap, and, people don't view it as a relapse, da, 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 da. Now, here's the thing. Just as my dream was about to get poured on, I woke up. And pretty much when I woke up, it was like the water was about to pour. You know what I'm saying? And, the urge was so big and the urge was so strong. I was like, you know what? Let me just finish the pouring. Let me just finish the job. And that's what I did. And after, like instantly after, I didn't feel too good. Not gonna lie. I felt really drained. I could barely move. Like my legs were shaking, but it was like I had sleep paralysis for like a good 10 minutes. Like I couldn't get off my bed. I couldn't move. And then when I got up and I just went through my day, I went to school, I felt really drained. You know what I'm saying? But, after I got over those things, and I was just focusing on the positive outlook of life like I've been doing recently, that day became very enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? I went out with friends. We did a little drive to the park and stuff. You feel me? We was just we went on a nature walk. We was just looking at trees, looking at the grass, just looking at the beautiful nature that God created. And, if I just stayed at home focusing on all the cons of Nofap or focusing on me relapsing, then it would have been a terrible day. But instead, I just made it the day that I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? And, I felt a burst of energy. Not because of Nofap, but just because of me living life. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to stop doing Nofap, okay? If you're doing Nofap, then there's probably a reason why. Like, say you're having a PMO addiction, you're trying to raise your confidence, all that stuff. That's probably why you are doing Nofap. But when it comes to me, I don't have a PMO addiction. I don't have low confidence. I don't have low focus, low self-esteem. I don't have that stuff anymore. I don't. So what's really the point of me abstaining from release for years and years just to receive the negative things about Nofap? Like I said in my last video, it got to the point where I had to stop YouTube for a little bit just to recollect myself mentally. And, when I cracked the code, when I realized what the problem was, you know what I'm saying? Looks like I subconsciously solved it. And because I don't want to run into that problem again, I will be quitting Nofap. Indefinitely. I don't know when I'm starting back up. I don't know when I'm going to start Nofap again. I don't know if I'm starting Nofap back again. But for now, that won't be happening. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and join the Discord. Link in the description. To all my supporters, thank you for the motivation. For all my haters, thank you for the motivation. And at the end of the day, I care for you just as much as you care for Rami. Peace, kings and queens.